Section 18 of The Challenge of Waste by Stuart Chase. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Recorded by the Progressing America Project. The Challenge of Waste, Section 18. A summary. Let us recapitulate the three great classes of waste as we have tried to outline them and form a very rough estimate, if we can, of the stupendous total involved. First, there is the waste and output, by virtue of the fact that a given product or service bears no relation to the wants of man as defined. How much of the total output of America falls under this category awaits a basic survey. Secretary Houston's figures on super-luxury production alone lead us to believe that not less than 1/3 of the total labor power of the country is lost in this field. And that means the labor power of about 14 million persons. Secondly, there is the waste by virtue of idleness, the failure for one reason or another to render an equivalent for things consumed. This, we saw, amounted to the labor power of from 4 to 8 million able-bodied persons, depending upon whether business was booming or depressed. Thirdly, there is the waste by virtue of stupid and antiquated technical processes, both in the mechanism of production and of distribution. The coal industry functions at less than 50% efficiency today due to technical causes which can be remedied without an undue penalty in new construction cost. If coal be any criterion for industry in general, it is probable that 1/2 the labor of the 24 million workers who are now making and distributing goods and services which satisfy the wants of man is wasted labor from the standpoint of modern technical methods. And that means 12 million workers more. Recapitulating, labor lost by reason of producing ILF, 13 million man-years. Labor lost by bad technical methods, 12 million man-years. Labor lost through idleness, average, 5 million man-years. Total labor lost, 30 million man-years. Total productive power, 1922, 42 million man-years. Ratio of waste, 70%. This can only be a crude, illustrative estimate. Some engineers have declared that the ratio of waste in the present system is 90%. Conservative businessmen believe that it is less than 25%. But if it can be shown that the various elements of waste outlined herein aggregate more than 50% of the total labor power of America, with corresponding waste in raw materials, it follows relentlessly that the elimination of that waste would double the capacity of the country to make sound goods and services, goods which really mean the satisfaction of human wants. And this would operate to banish poverty, to raise the last family above the line of the minimum budget, and at the same time to provide for moderate luxuries and comforts and a reasonably wide range of income levels. That is the challenge which the problem of waste presents to those of us who dream of a high central tower directing and simplifying the economic destinies of men. End of section 18.